So this is how a man is supposed to act when he loves you. Look, these are not this is not rocket science. The problem, like I always say, is when your emotions get the best of you and you like the person so much that everything they do you overthink. They blink, you say, why did he blink like that? He sneezes, you say, why did he sneeze in her direction? Like, things begin to get complicated. What you got to do is not look at the noise. Look through the noise and look for these signs. And if you see these signs, then you could rest assured that he likes you no matter how you feel, all right? Because sometimes insecurities, even though things are well, your insecurities will tell you there's something wrong because that's how you're used to operating in the world. So focus on these signs more than the emotions. The emotions could be illusory. These signs are really obvious, all right? And one of the signs is that we're having 40% off all of our courses using the coupon code MINDFUL, and 15% off all of my coaching calls using the coupon code ALEX. Purchase it now or I'm closing the channel. So as you're noticing your breath, notice your breath. When you're watching this video, just keep a peripheral awareness of your breath. So the first sign is that the first sign actually is that it's obvious. You don't have to doubt if he likes you. That's the first sign. In other words, when somebody likes you, it's obvious to everyone. It's obvious to you. It's obvious to Stevie Wonder. It's obvious to Obama. Everybody could tell. When somebody doesn't like you, it's not obvious. When they don't like you, you feel insecure. You feel doubtful. You start asking your friends. You start watching this video. When somebody likes you, it's obvious. When they don't like you, it's not obvious. Second one is that, and this is why, it's because when you're in love, it's like an addiction. It's like an addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's like a when you're addicted to a drug. It's a compulsion. Dude, you don't have money. Why are you buying heroin? Because I need it. Right? It's like drug addicts always have money for their drug. They always have time for their drug, but they never have time to pay their bills. They never have time to do this or that. In other words, when a guy likes you, he'll have all the time in the world for you. When he don't like you, he'll make all the excuses in the world, and they're gonna sound plausible. In other words, I don't give a fuck how plausible it is. If it always leads to you not seeing the guy, either he's too busy to be in a relationship, or he doesn't love you. Either or. You both should be in the same bucket, right? So there's a lot of calling, a lot of texting, consistent. Like he calls and texts on time, right? And also, it's not hard when they like you. They're free a lot. They're free, and they focus more on when they're free more than they're busy. In other words, if you ask him, when are you free? He won't say, oh man, I'm busy all week. Oh man, I'm so busy. No, he'll say, well, I'm not free. Well, next week I'll be free, right? When somebody is not that into you, they'll just talk about, they'll start making excuses. Now, the more he loves you, the more he'll start calling you, text you, and that should increase. And the more he'll see you. He'll start off maybe once or twice a week, and then it'll end up him trying to see you every other day. The other one is that they always talk about the other one is that, like I said, there's no inconsistencies. You don't have to watch my videos to make this work. The other one is that they always talk about the future with you. They always talk about what you guys should do next time you meet, where you guys should go next time you meet. I should take you here. I should take you here, there. I should go on a vacation, blah, blah, blah. And also understand this. Please understand this. If after 3 months, he doesn't want a relationship with you, he doesn't want to be exclusive, after 3 months, it's not going to get any better. If after 3 months, it just means this guy likes you, but not enough to love you. All right. The next one is that, like I said, he talks about meeting up with you. He gives you nice, thought out, romantic gifts. And I mean thought out. I mean the first thought out. Like he fishes for what you might like, what you don't like, or he takes you to dates that are thought out. They may not be expensive, but they're unique. They're not. You could tell he put thought. And look, we all know when we put thought into something, right? You can sense that when he gives you gifts, he does it with you in mind. When he makes you dinner, or maybe you're about to leave and he puts your glasses on top of your purse because he knows you always forget your glasses, right? As an example, thoughtful things are the things that matter, right? For example, I was with this one girl, and she brought my basketball shoes, right? Knowing that I wanted to play basketball that week. And I'm like, oh my God, like I literally had to buy I thought about getting new shoes and you bought them, right? That's because she's thoughtful. Those thoughtful things. The next one is that he introduces you to his friends and family. I mean, that's a huge, if you never see his friends or family within the next 6 months, first of all, like, he better not have a family, all right? Let's just put it that way. Because if he likes you, he should be trying to show you off to his friends and family. It's only human nature. The next one is that he gets jealous of you with other women. Now, look, this one with other men. Look, this one is a little caveat because some guys are jealous fucks, right? So there's an appropriate amount of jealousy. What I say, though, is this. If you don't see the jealousy, it's more of a red flag as opposed if you see it being a green flag. But naturally, if he loves you, he should be jealous of you. He should. But if he doesn't love you, if he doesn't love you, he might still be jealous, actually. So we may have to scratch that one. The other one is that when you pull away, they complain, and the strategies that I teach actually works. In other words, you're noticing he's pulling away, you watch my videos, you apply the strategies, and it works. And you don't have to apply it again. But then you have an occasion when you apply these strategies and they work, but then he pulls away again. Then that's a sign that this guy doesn't like you. He doesn't love you. It's mostly egoic. When a man loves you, he only needs to learn his lesson once. You pull away once, he'll stop doing what caused you to pull away, right? But when he doesn't love you, he'll come back to you because you hurt his ego. It's an itch. You take him back. He scratched the itch. Then he goes back to his normal behavior, right? So in his mind, he kind of likes that cycle of losing you and gaining you, losing you and gaining you. That's not love. That's just a guy who enjoys the ride. It's an egoic type of love, and it never lasts. And the last one is that you guys have a talk about the future. He talks about what he wants with you. He talks about maybe going on vacation here and there, or when you talk about maybe moving to another country without including him in the beginning, he kind of tries to convince you to not do it, or he kind of like tries to sway you. Or because I remember one time I was dating this girl and she wanted to be a doctor in California, and I didn't want that because that meant she was gonna leave me. So I tried to convince her not to do it, right? Obviously, it's the same thing when somebody loves you. They should try to convince you not to do certain things. That means that you're not going to be with them. They should. If they're showing too much patience, if they're okay with it, nothing wrong with that. It just means they don't have the emotions you think they do. They like you, but not enough. All right. But to me, the most important one is after 3 months, this man hasn't increased how often he sees you on a daily basis. For example, he saw you once a week the first week, and on the third month he sees you 5 times a week. If he doesn't do that, he either doesn't have the time or he doesn't love you. Either or. I treat people who don't have time and work too much to be in a relationship as equal as somebody who doesn't like me. At the end of the day, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to be getting your breadcrumbs, Just because you love me, I don't want your goddamn breadcrumbs. You're only making me hungrier. It's like somebody only giving you one Dorito chip when you're hungry. It's like, no. Like, I'm going to want more chips, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to notice your breath. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, we're having 15% off all of our coaching calls using the coupon code ALEX. If you guys want to check out all of my courses, you guys can check them out using the coupon code MINDFUL for 40% off all of them. All right? I'll see you guys inside. Oh, and you could purchase the courses on the description box. You'll see the link. All right, ladies. So I want you guys to check out my course, Natural Chemistry. It's a course that I created specifically for women who are in relationship. The psychological game of attraction is for women who are single. This is for relationship. It's a 5-week course where I teach you everything that you need in order to create a bond with a guy and maintain the bond with a guy, right? So it's a 5-week course where the first week we teach about creating and maintaining deep connection. We talk about the second week about male nature. And I'll give you guys homeworks based, each week you get new homework. Third week, we talk about controlling your emotions when in love. Fourth week, setting boundaries, because when you love someone, it's hard to set boundaries. And the fifth week is embracing your masculine and your feminine, so that guys can see your complete personality. Right, and a bunch of bonuses that you can see here. And if you want to get a preview, just click on the description down below where it says natural chemistry, and you can watch the free videos. I have free videos that you just like to get a preview of it, right? And it even gets my audiobook. I have an audiobook called The Chase, so you even get that as a bonus, right? And all of these bonuses are part of the $200 bonus, right? It's because I have different ranks, so that you get all of the bonuses for $200. But if you want the raw main material, it's for $97, right? So yeah, and let me show you what people are saying. Amazing. I love the way Alex teaches, so raw and real. I have watched most of his YouTube. This course brings them all together in a package that not only helps me remember what I have watched, but also entertaining as hell. In other words, you get everything in one place, because I know a lot of you people have watched so many videos, but because you watch so many videos, you don't know what to apply, right? This person says these tactics are useful, and I believe that they should be used especially if you have good intentions, meaning you want to create a strong bond and long-lasting bond. I feel like it's for the greater good. What they're trying to say is that this course could be used for evil shit, and that's a fact. And I hope that you guys don't use it for that, because that's like that type of power. It has some dark magical powers, to be honest with you. So check it out. 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, go check it out. If you just watch there's a free video there that you guys can check out, like as you can see here. And if you guys don't like it, don't buy it. And if you guys want to check it out, 30-day money back guarantee. I always give money back. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Click on the description down below where it says purchase natural chemistry.